Hello students, welcome ulit sa online tutorial natin. Once again, maraming salamat sa mga nag-avail sa YouTube membership. So, hopefully nakatulong ako sa inyo this semester. Sige, continue tayo. So, for this problem, we actually need to get the resultant of the forces and then actually get the x-axis din and then yun, kunin natin yung angle between the resultant. So, actually, madali lang to provided na alam mo yung shortcut method, no? So, anyway, to get the angle, basically theta is simply equal to r cosine of fx, since this we have f component. We want the x component of the resultant. Ang problem is ano yung x component ng resultant and then ano din yung resultant. Now actually a similar problem came out na ganito. However, that was 2D 2D force systems. So kaya meron tayong technique, di ba? Yung gawin natin, ano nga rin yung ginawa natin yung sa calculator technique, yung complex numbers. Na ngayon, since this is 3D na, so I don't know if meron kayong ipaparana, but ito usually yung ginagawa ko. What I do is actually use, anyway, these are just vectors man din. So the first thing that I will need to do is actually kunin ko muna yung respective na hypotenuse. Ito ba ito? Yung length nito. So ito 3, 4, and -2, these are actually x, y, and z coordinates or distances. So meaning, I want to solve for the resultants muna nito. I mean, bali length ba? Yung bang diameter? Diameter. Yung ba yung length ng force natin from the figure? Kumbaga kung meron ng figure. So kunin natin yung hypotenuse. In this case, that's x squared, y squared, and z squared. Square natin. So for the first force, that's square root of a square, that's 3 square plus 4 square plus 2 square. Actually, negative does not matter since square man natin. So yan, we have yan. So store natin yan sa letter A. Next, for the second force, yung 120, that's square root of 2 square plus 4 square plus 8 square. Yan, store natin yan sa letter B. And then lastly, we have sa third force, that's 3 square plus 1 square. Store natin yan sa letter C. Okay. So next, we will have vectors, no? So kunin yung calculator niyo. And then you have mode, and then number 8, that's vector, so mode 8. And then we will actually just provide the values for vectors A, B, and A, B, and C kasi tatlo man daw. So for vector A, we have three dimensions, no? So press 1. So the first, this is actually the x component, no, of the first vector. So ang x component of the first vector, very easily, that's 100. Okay? Multiplied, again tingnan nyo, multiplied by the ratio of the, that's -3, ang x component man, so sa figure, di ba? That's -3 yung x. So 100 times -3 divided by the hypotenuse, yung nasolve natin kanina, which is yung na-store ko sa letter A. Next, for the y component naman, that's same pa din, 100 times 4 over yung na-store natin kanina sa letter A. Next will be 100 pa din times -2 for z, di ba? And then, i-divide natin sa na-store natin kanina sa letter A. Okay, so this is now our vector A. Yan. So, basically, these are the x, y, and z components of the first force natin. Next, bali-click lang natin yung apps and then edit. Edit natin yung data for vector B. So, that's 2. So, same pa din, 3 dimension. So, meaning, sa vector B, that's 120, no? 120 times. Again, if we want x, that's 2 over B. B tayo kasi nasa B yung hypotenuse ng pangalawang vector. Next, sa y naman, that's 120 times -4 over B. And then lastly, we have 120 times +8 over B. Yan. Okay, so again, these are the x, y, and z components of the second force natin. Next, let's try to edit. Again, click up, and then click data, and then 3, vector C, and then 1 para 3 dimensions. So you have 150. Actually, ang x is 0. Next, that's 150. Ang y, 150 times 3 over C, kasi na-store natin sa C yung hypotenuse for the third vector. And then lastly, we have 150 times 1 for Z, and then divided by C. Okay, so meaning, ito na yung nakuha na natin, no? Yung vectors A, B, and C These are actually the vector components of our forces 100, 120, and 150. Next, basically, we'll just add. To get the resultant, we will just add. So, apps, bale, vector A plus vector B plus vector C. Yan. So with this, ito na yung component, yan na yung vector, yan na yung vector component, yung vector ants, yan yung vector component of the resultant. So we want the x component man, so that is the first column. So fx pala is actually, ano yan, negative 29.522, 522.5. Okay? Now, to get fy, simple lang, no? Kunin nyo lang yung absolute value of the vector ants. To get that, bali, AC lang ulit. Meron tayong absolute value yan, no? Absolute value of, again, apps, tapos vector ants. Okay? So, absolute value is 202.6575, no? So, that's 202.6575. Okay, so I think okay naman ako. 202.6575. Sige, so after that, you can now use your calculator to solve for theta. Anyway, solve natin ang theta dito. I'll be just using the software. So, our cosine of fx. Yan. And anyway, multiply ko to by 180 over pi kasi yung calcu ko. Or ito is actually, ganun. Sorry, fx. Ay, kaya pala fy yung nalagay ko dito. That's f, no? Yeah, so our answer is 98.38. Okay, so I hope okay tayo dyan, ha? So again, just use your calculator, no? So ang gagawin ninyo, basically you can store this one sa letter, let's just say letter E, yung 202, no? 202. And then AC ka ulit, balik ka sa vector ants. So, yan. Yung 29 na yan, ay, sorry. Yung vector ants yan. Yung 29 na yan, tandaan mo yan, store mo yan siguro kahit saan mo i-store, no? Or diretso na agad. R cosine na lang. R cosine 29.522. So, R cosine 29, negative, sorry, that's negative 29.522 over yung vector ants natin. So, absolute value of the vector ants. Diba? So, check na natin yung sagot. That's 98.38. Okay, so I hope okay tayo. So, yan. So, please do not, wag nyo nang pahirapan yung sarili ninyo. Basta, resultant of force systems usually madali lang. Okay, if pag 2D, you can use your calculator, yung Caltech using imaginary numbers, while pag 3D naman, just use the vector option, no, sa calculator ninyo. Again, if you have a shorter way, no, to solve for this one, please use it. Okay, so far, ito lang yung alam ko. Okay, so, sige. Or siguro nakalimutan ko na yung iba. Sige, so I think that's it, no? I hope na understand niyo yung process. Again, just use the vector mode sa calculator niyo. Sige, so I think that's it. Maraming salamat sa panonood and see you sa next video natin.